Welcome to another video from Dr. Lock. We're looking at a Doric product, which is a Doric sliding screen door lock. And as you can see, the handle's just jammed. It's in the locked position, so we're going to unlock it. We're just going to need a tension tool. I'm going to use this one here today. I'm going to use my electric pick gun because I'm super lazy. There we go. And now we have to get this part on to unlock it. There we go. So I was able to put that back where it needs to be there, so I can get that hook out of the way. Anyway, let's replace it. It's locked as well. We will need to unlock that and relock it afterwards. My little funny tension tool in. Works really good on double-sided. I'll leave it turned, make it easier when I want to put it, lock it again. And there we have it, that's what's broken. This part goes around here, operates that, completely broken. So just old age really. So our old parts. This is the new one we're using, Whitco Blaxland double cylinder. This is the new model. I mean, it is okay, but it can be a little bit tricky to fit, and it can sort of explode as well. So that's what's in the box: striker, outside, inside. As you can see, the mechanisms. So the holes are in the same spot, the cylinder's in the same spot, so that's all fine. But this part here is adjustable, as where this one here kind of isn't, and it's also a little bit stronger with the Whitco. So let's go for the Whitco. Now these cylinders are good to keep if you're a locksmith. I'll tell you why, is because if you have the key for them, if you come up to a job like this, which is just a unit, and you have the key for these and they want to change combo, you can quickly swap the cylinders, because most of the time these doors are always the same size. So if you keep the cylinders and you keep the key, they come in very handy. The other option is very common to break in this way. Burglars like to just screwdriver this, which then turns this, which then unlocks the lock. So I've seen a lot of customers too, they just cut the tailpiece. What that means is the lock will never work from this side, and if the burglar sits there and screwdriving it, it's not going to unlock this side. So cutting the tailpiece is one way to increase the security. Also another way, a lot of people, they put the pole behind the door. That's very good as well, very helpful. These are only held on by little screws. You can see one there, one there. Not super strong, 2 screws. I would be going for the pole. I like the pole more. I mean, this is convenient security, but the pole is stronger. Okay, so here's our outside cylinder. Now with this one here, you have to be extremely careful. You see this circlip here? If this tailpiece is too long and you screw it up, what will happen is this circlip will pop out, and then the rest of these parts will just go all over the place. So be very careful not to actually pop that circlip. I'm just going to look at it here. You don't want to cut it too short, but you don't want to cut it too long. So if I put that over there, it's telling me 1, 2, 3, cut it on the 4th. But that's with that going into the hole. So. Also, this is held in here, so that's pretty much where it will sit when it's held in. So cut it on the 1, the 2, cut it on the 3rd. side cutters, king chrome, they make really good ones. 1, 2 and a third. Here's all our little parts. Now there's one here for the cylinder to hold the cylinder in. Little black one. That's in there nicely. I just want to move this away from the circlip. That way, in case the circlip goes around, it's not going to accidentally undo it. Now we have our screws. Let's have a look at our screws. We have 2 long ones, 2 medium ones, 2 short ones, and 2 to keep the actual lock on the body. So I'm going to go for these ones here. These ones look pretty good. Remember, these do have feet that do come through, so I'll try and get that tail piece to pop through. That's popping through enough. Lining that up. Square. Now these can go either way, it's really up to you. I think pushing back this way is the nicer way. Checking it's not going to be in the way. Yep, that looks okay. Okay, let's do the inside now. There is a little hole for that flap. I mean, it's not really necessary. Even the screw would be enough to keep it in. That's enough to keep it in. So we're going to use these 2 screws. Put it over, put it up. Actually, we won't put that on just yet because we do have to adjust our striker plate. So they're the size of the screws. You can see there's only 2 of them. This is our new one. So we want the smallest screws possible, which are these. See how far they come through. That one turn, it's not really good enough. Better. So if we put them through and they come through, we can grab the grinder and Just tidy them up there. Okay, let's have a look now. Okay, so that locks in quite well. Looks like those screws are catching and will need to be filed down. Good. So this one here is a bit long, it is catching here, but we can fix that afterwards. So when you lock it, you can lock it like this. From the outside, you can unlock it. The key goes in. So if you had it locked, you could unlock it. If you deadlock it, you won't be able to undo it from the inside, but the key will override it from this side. So you can lift it and then lock it, or you can just simply put the key in and turn it all the way to about 6 o'clock position, take the key out at 12 and it's locked again. So that was the Whitco Blaxland sliding glass door lock, available from drlock.com.au, and the only thing we haven't shown you here, because I have to quickly grab the grinder and shorten these screws, was this part here. We put that over, 2 small screws. Sometimes you can get a few screws to go into this wall. You can do a number of things, and there is also another screw here you can put in, but then that won't allow you to adjust it when the rollers of the door play up. Okay, thanks for watching.